funziona. Hello! Today I'm going to show you this property here in the area of Gubbio. It's an old house, as you can see, an old farmhouse, you can see, on 2 floors, and it still has the typical layout of old farmhouses in the way they were built in Umbria and central Italy. This is the first floor where the kitchen is, with a huge fireplace where the family used to gather around and cook and have dinner and eat together. And from here you enter a very long corridor with all the bedrooms. This was still a kind of dining room here, but from here onwards you can see there is a large master bedroom, another bedroom here which now the people use as a storage area, but it's still a large room. A window here on the left side, another bedroom, number 1, 2, 3, and this is number 4, bedroom number 4, okay, with a window over there. And here is a bathroom, okay, with an old-fashioned bath. And this is an attic, a storage room where they used to store, all the products they use, hams, wine, vinegar, tomatoes, anything you need. This whole first floor is more than 200 square meters large, so it's quite big actually. The property is standing in a small hamlet, so with other houses next to it. There's one house here, there's a little church, and there's another property further onwards. Here we see the garden over here, and here on this side, this is the attic that we first saw, and down here there are several stables and stalls which I will show you now. So let's go over to the lower part of the house. Of course, the house needs restoration, it needs updating and fixing. Here is still a small wood burner. Okay, it has a lot of land, really a lot. This part down here, the courtyard with fruit trees. It's a very old-fashioned, organized farmhouse. And we are in the area of Gubbio, so as you can see, the mountains behind Gubbio are there. And they have a lot of land, about 12 to 13 hectares of land. The fields over there, all the way also to the other side. And they also have that hill, that flank on the hill as well, which is where they have a well, a spring for water. And here we enter the garden. So this is the side of the property, okay, and this is the southern side. So that is north facing. It's always the typical way houses were built in those days, the old houses, with a very narrow facade facing north, where the cold northern wind comes from. You can see the little church over there, and here we have some old stables. They are really in the old condition, as you can see, but beautiful old wooden beams, stone walls, stones for slabs for the floorings. This is where they used to keep the animals. In fact, there still are some animals here, some chicken. Here is one chicken sitting over there still. And here is another large stable room, very large, with beams, and 2 windows where they also used to keep animals. So, okay, see all the old features. Here is another beautiful place with an arch. It's a very old building. This is like a workshop now. There still are some old planks and utensils here. And the water tank for the bathroom upstairs. Okay, so let's go onward. There is a small passage between the 2 houses. Okay, and here we go onward. So this is the side of the house. Okay, that's where the attic was. This is the stable on one floor, and down here there still is another small stable here. I'll show you later on here. See, this is the side on the north side of the property. So there are actually 3 floors, 1, 2 and 3, where the living is. So this is number 3. This is where they used to keep sheep. Okay, it's very dark here, no lights, but you can imagine the sheep sitting here in those beautiful beams. Okay, now, of course, the whole place needs restoring. It needs to be restored, but it could even be used in a very primitive and simple way. Here, I'll show you the little church. It's the church of San Lorenzo. This is in common with the other owners. See, there are still some statues, old features still. It would be nice to restore this one too. That's a picture of San Lorenzo. Okay. Well, and then, okay, here there are some more buildings of other owners who have their entrance from the other side. So this house, the house for sale, has its completely own private access from the other side. You can see the field over there, over here below the brambles. All these fields belong to them until the trees over there. It's a huge amount of fields, arable fields, 12, 13 hectares. Okay, so these have already been restored. This is a little church in common, and this is the old house to restore with the fields belonging to it. So it would be perfect to use for people who want to become a farmer and live off the land here. You could keep sheep even as they did in the past, or you could continue to have the farmer. There is a farmer here who takes care of the land. You could continue to do that and rent the land to that farmer. And I'll just show you some more land on this side. We're just walking around the house. Here you go. See, this is more land belonging to the property. Okay, and there are also some fields over there. Some trees, I mean. See, cherry and walnut trees over there. Okay, so that's the house over there. It's a house that needs to be worked on, but the price is very reasonable. So have a look at the website and for more information on the price and sizes and everything. And here, I'll just want to show you, so we make the tour complete. So this is the garden belonging to the house. There is another ruin, a derelict building over here on this side of the road. On the other side of the road over there, they still have another field which belongs to this house. And here so here we have the entrance where we started, and here there is another field alongside the road. It goes all around until the fence over there. So this also belongs to them. Okay. So you could take out this fence and fence the field over there, maybe put a pool in there. Or you could put a pool over there on the other side of the house. Okay, so if you want more information, go to our website www.lecasedidori.com. Bye-bye.